35 years old, ranked 33 currently in the world, just behind Elizabeta Samara. Left-handed style, should be a very interesting match. Both players choosing to step off the table a little bit. Should be a lot of open rallies, forehand to forehand topspins. Should be an interesting match. Both of these players have played before. Two of the highest European players we have in the tournament on the women's side.
And obviously for Elizabeta Samara here, as we see a lot of experience, definitely a little bit more experience of the two playing at this level. So it'll be interesting here as Matilda Ekholm has the service. Who's going to get off to the better start? Nice little receive of serve from the Romanian there, first point.
Let's stop.
Just a few technical difficulties here. It's always difficult in the early stages here in the cavern, just to get things sorted. And the clock has stopped with 20 seconds gone in this 24-minute match. Obviously, I'll give you a few of the little rules that we have here. It's very different to normal table tennis, where each match is going to last 24 minutes. The clock is going to stop after 2 games have been played. There's going to be timeouts and there's going to be kill zones at times as well, and we'll get into the kill zone and describe that as we go along, won't we?
Absolutely, we should see a lot of the kill zones taking place. We saw a lot in round 1.
And it's Matilda Ekholm that's raced into a 3-1 lead in this first set.
Let's 3-1.
See here, Samara known for taking the ball out to the angle.
And look at that there. Matilda, a really strong Swede, just loves to open up with that backhand wing. Always likes to drop that left foot in to play.
See Matilda Ekholm just stepping into the forehand side of the table, choosing to play a backhand flick. We see that a lot in the game currently.
7-2.
And this is a little bit of a slow start here from the 2015 European champion, Elizabeta Samara.
Definitely more comfortable in the opening rallies. Matilda Ekholm, the Romanian, just getting off to a hesitant start. We saw this in round 1.
But that's better there, isn't it? Both of these women are comfortable away from the table, but I think in table tennis it is important sometimes to stay close.
Absolutely, a lot of the Asian players nowadays choosing to play a lot of over rallies, which does hamper the European game a little bit. These two players especially love to play longer rallies away from the table. But as we get up into the higher levels, it is a lot more difficult.
8-4.
And it's Ekholm that opens up a 5-point lead. And in this system of play, as we're down to just 20 minutes remaining, a lot of the times you'll find that we can get in 3, 4 or even 5 games within the 24 minutes. This rapid system here, where you see only 15 seconds between points. A lot of the time the referees here will rush the players back to the table.
See there, a lovely little backhand pickup. Look at the spin she gets to create. Matilda suffering there a little bit as it drifted into the middle of the table. Didn't move as well there.
Big service sequence now for the Swede. And there we go, a little bit of momentum. That really good reverse serve. Always important when you're serving to try and win 60 to 65% on your serves. That puts a lot of pressure then on your opponent. So 3 game points.
See, the Swede is comfortable here. She's great away from the table. We see this again and again. She gets into lobbing rallies, but not favouring this time. Romania plays slow and into the right position, not overhitting as a lot of the players do.
And there it is. It's the first game for Matilda Ekholm of Team JJ. And there she goes, rushing straight back. Look at that. A little fist of appreciation, and that's a solid start for her team. And already Team JJ on the scoreboard with 1 point.
There we have confirmation of the first set. Now we'll see what kind of tactics Team Rossi has for Samara. Of course, they're on the same side of the table. We only change after 2 games.
That ball just dribbling over the net there. Little apology though, and that's good to see at this level. Sportsmanship very, very high.
See the aggression in Samara, fist pumping when she won that point.
And obviously later on this evening we'll have the other 2 teams playing. Obviously this is Team Rossi and Team JJ, but tonight we'll see Team Mays and Team Person come out as well for their first rounds in the T2 cavern. So great to have these matches so well designed.
Matilda Ekholm looking a little bit despondent there, annoyed with herself, felt like that point was hers. She was in attacking position, just drifting slightly.
Let's 3-2.
Another let serve. We're down to 16 minutes, 20 seconds to go. It's amazing how quickly the time races.
Jörg Roskopf on his feet for his player.
Long ball, don't control too much.
2-4. 3-4.
See, Matilda dealt really well there with the heavy spin from Samara. Not so easy.
It's wonderful. Camera angles there. We can see that ball deviating through the air. We have many cameras on show this week. How difficult is it sometimes for right-handers to play against left-handers? Or is it not so difficult these days?
It's still pretty difficult. We don't see that many left-handers on the tour. But at this level, of course, you need to play against every style. And of course, they'll bring practice partners in. Left-handed practice partners with pimples, just to have the variation in their game.
4-7.
Samara looking like she's pumped up, ready to take this set, get a point on the board.
And yes, opening up a solid 3-point lead.
7-5.
Noticing both of the women here as they go off to their towels. Both of them quite strong in opening up with the backhand. As we can see there, the first 3 strokes percentage,
7-5.
Matilda Ekholm just gaining the advantage at the moment, 60-40.
See Samara here, choosing to stay closer to the table. A lot more effective against Matilda, who also plays a similar game to her.
Let's 8-5.
Let's serve. Referee so sharp. That's better from the Romanian. A good start in this set, and she's just managed to pull off to a nice 4-point lead. Look how low they stay for serving.
Matilda Ekholm being a little bit hesitant now. Role reversal here in the second game.
I suppose it's important, even when you're a few points down, to try and get another 1 or 2 points. Even if you know you're going to drop the set, that gives you a little bit of momentum moving into the next set.
Also pretty important in the T2 system, Gavin. If players are seen to let a set go, they can be yellow carded.
Oh, we hope here that there's going to be numerous yellow cards branded throughout this T2 league.
Gotta love a bit of drama.
8-10.
A little bit of drama unfolding here as Samara goes to her towel. It's now down to 2 points. Still with 2 game points though, Samara. We're really keen to win 1 against the serve here. There must be a timeout here, and there it is. Look at that. Germany's Jörg Roskopf, former world #1. Wily old fox, as we would say, straight away up with the timeout.
Yeah, just stepping away from the table again, Gavin. You know, giving Matilda that little bit of extra time to play more forehands, generating more spin on the ball. Just getting caught out a little. Samara chooses to refresh her mind for this point. Very important.
And obviously we know here, if it was to reach 10 all, it's only 1 point in this game.
10-all.
And here we are. It's sudden death, absolutely no juice. Clarity there from the referee.
It's definitely a good miss, so she chose to attack.
And there it is! It's Matilda Ekholm that comes racing back to win that set.
1 minute.
JJ straight with a fist pump in the air, knows how important that point for him is in the standings of the whole tournament.
It's great to see as well, that team spirit. Don't ever give up. You can be 10-4, 10-5 down. Confirmation there of Matilda Ekholm winning that set by a single point. Super. And we can see there JJ on screen, wonderful lad, out a couple of days ago playing a little bit of golf with him. Not a bad golfer at the 13 handicap.
Oh, JJ's got so much talent, serenading the whole T2 family a couple of days ago. Not a bad voice at all.
Third game.
Oh, he was out, wasn't he? He was outside singing a few songs. A little bit better than karaoke as well, I would say.
Love all.
But here we go. Matilda Ekholm, the Swede. You notice now we've switched round after the second game.
One love.
Mara just a little bit unsure there.
And hopefully that's going to be a tactic we see a little bit more of. Samara staying a little bit closer to the table. Look at the way there, she was able to just penetrate through the ball.
One, two.
For those of you at home who are just tuning in for your first sample of T2,
One.
it's really important to realise that this is the first match of 6. Every match is going to be 24 minutes, unless we enter the kill zone. The kill zone, you can enter that between the 22nd and 24th minute, and with that we play another short set, just up to 5 points. At 4 all, it's 1 deciding point. It gets really interesting here in the T2 cavern.
1, 5.
See Matilda running away with his third set. But of course Team Rossi has used their timeout already.
1, 5.
Bouncing the ball on the table. Time to think about where to serve.
2, 5.
Lovely little change of spin there in the service. Changing the location as well.
6, 2.
It's Ekholm being a lot more proactive than she was in the first round.
Not to be fooled the second time, choosing to opt for the forehand flick.
6, 3.
You can see there though, table tennis, when you're a little bit predictable, this is what can happen.
Ball was definitely on the racket for Samara.
4, 6.
Same situation again, the ball just landing too much on the racket. Samara being able to deal with it really well.
5, 6.
You can see so far the unforced error count is mounting though for the Romanian. 17 errors.
Although a lot of those errors,
7, 5.
pretty much they're good misses. She's choosing to attack all the time, just clipping the top of the net. I'd much rather see that than unforced errors completely.
Always a challenge for our statisticians out there.
8, 5.
That'll be down as another unforced error, but she's choosing to be the aggressor of the two.
5, 9.
And look at the power that Ekholm was able to generate on that ball. And with 7 minutes and 40 left, we could enter the kill zone.
6, 9. 9, 7.
Interesting here though, both players staying closer to the table than I would have thought, but they both play quite similar. They both love to be away from the table. Maybe this is a tactic.
That's better from Elizabeta Samara, getting in a little bit earlier close to the table. And as we've seen in the last set, amazing how many times you can come back. So as we near the end of this third set, Matilda Ekholm going off to the towel. Remember, we're only really allowed 15 seconds between points.
8, 10.
Really important here. Keep the speed of play up. Players will be warned.
Just clipping the net for Samara there. Acknowledgement to Matilda. Very sportsmanlike here. All the top players do respect each other.
And there it is again. It's Matilda Ekholm that gets right out there. A little backhand receive to get 3 sets to love up. This is not what we expected, was it?
I expected it to be a lot closer. Both have a similar style. Matilda just having that little bit more power to generate through the ball. Really troubling Samara here. But as we know, it's not over yet. Getting a point on board is crucial for Samara.
So we can see there 3 tight sets, 11-8, 11-10 and 11-9. It's amazing though. That's 3 points on the board for Team JJ so far. Let's see though if the Romanian can bounce back in game 4. What an unbelievable rally there. That's the best rally we've seen in round 2 so far. Look how far away from the table both players are.
But the style the Swede has, starting off with a chop block early on. Team Rossi, Jorg on his feet, really wanting this point for his team. Again, another good miss from Matilda. Played short to the backhand, opened up the whole table on the other side.
Working a little bit more with the service there, Samara, I feel. Has to feel a little bit more comfortable with this start. Only 3 minutes and 37 on the clock.
If Samara runs away with this, we may see a kill zone in the first game.
And what do you think of the kill zone? Is this another good area of change in the game?
It's absolutely brilliant. It does really stand out for the players. They're given a little bit extra time in the kill zone, no clock. Really proving that not on paper, if you're the top player, you can be the underdog and come through. It's only 5 points.
Exactly, even us sitting in the commentary box would fancy our chances against anyone first to 5.
See the aggression up in Matilda. She's got 3 points on the board, but she wants that 4th.
She's a fiery lass, but that's what you want to see here in the cavern.
Lovely forehand counter from Samara. Again, Matilda playing just into the wrong angle. Samara was ready and waiting. Look at that.
Hooking that ball well out wide. Amazing the angles that these players can find.
There we go again. Same tactic. Matilda just needs to play off that wing. It's too easy for Samara. Look, she's waiting, and there we go.
Touch and go now, ladies and gents. if we're going to reach this kill zone.
Matilda just stepping too far away from the table. Of course, tactically, she will not want to enter a kill zone. It's another chance for Samara to pick up an extra point if she gets this set.
And this is how important it is for all the players here. Stick in there. It's amazing you can steal a game, then you win a quick kill zone. How the game can change.
You would like to think 7-point cushion for Samara that she'll nick this game, enter the kill zone.
Nine, 3.
Matilda and Samara using their 15-second tile break.
And it's game point now. 7 game points for Samara.
4-10.
But that's a nice little flick out from Ekholm. And we only have 20 seconds left. The buzzer will go off as we enter 0 seconds to go.
11.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Would you believe it? We're straight into the kill zone. No, there's no knives here in the kill zone, but what we can guarantee you is some awesome table tennis.
Confirmation of the last game, 11 points from Samara. Now if she gets a kill zone, she only loses 3-2.
Team JJ.
How quick it can change in the T2 cavern.
Yes. Kyuzo.
And it's a kill zone. Sulen, the referee here, just telling us, yes, we're entering the kill
First
zone.
5 points.
Matilda back here near our commentary position and walking back up to the table.
Samara straight out of the blocks, being aggressive. She knows how important this kill zone game is.
Team Rossi were struggling in week 1. Important here that they don't fall further behind.
Rossi on his feet, he likes what he's seeing.
It's good when both player and coach reciprocate together. Great to see. Now yellow cards can be issued here, and when you bounce a racket off the floor you would expect the referee to give out a yellow card. Now, not good to see really.
Swede just becoming a little bit fiery. No warnings given as of yet though.
So here it is. 4-love.
1-4.
It's 1 point back for the Swede. She's going to have to win another 4 though. That's really, really tough in the kill zone. There it is. And Elizabeta Samara comes back strongly from 3-0 down to bring it back to only lose 3-2. Look at that. Smiling back to her camp. Jorg Roskopf was really, really positive at keeping her in the game there.
Really, really good to see there. Just a bit hesitant in the starting off, maybe a little bit nervous. First match of round 2. We've all been there, even you guys at home.
But that was an awesome first match for us to see there. Interesting with the stats there on service at how dominant Elizabeta Samara was there with 58% on her service ones there.
Really interesting to see there. Matilda Ekholm winning 1 point on her serve directly, while Samara doesn't win any. Really interesting to see all these fantastic stats for you guys at home.
We'll see some wonderful highlights here. And these beautiful camera angles that we have for you all.
Players opening up forehand to forehand, choosing to step away from the table. Really interesting to see, especially in the women's game.
Look at the way the ball deviates in the air. It's really important. But what was great there was that Samara did come back, but it's still a 3-2 set win for Matilda Ekholm.